Good morning, Century 21 Brokers. I'm here today on the Friday the 24th to talk about sort of the state of what's going on this week, and that I want to let you know that business is starting to accelerate. We're seeing more listings come into the marketplace, both our own office and others. I have a number of searches going on at any given time, and including just everything that happens in our company. And I can say that our listings are still flying off the shelf when they're coming on. I have a personal listing that we're going to launch next week prior to the end of the stay-at-home order. And there's a decent chance, at least, that the stay-at-home order will continue, maybe with some relaxing standards, but nevertheless, our showings and our process for real estate probably won't change for a little while. So this is the new normal. So start talking to your buyers, because we want to get you set up with as many searches on the MLS, pardon me, to find new matches as fast as they come on the marketplace, and so that you can get out, do your video tours or showings on these properties and get them under contract. Many of your livelihoods depend upon being proactive on this. I know that we're doing pretty well, but there's still some folks that are kind of taking vacation, and we don't really encourage that at this time. It is starting to pick up already. And if you're contacting your clientele buyers, even people that you didn't think were in the marketplace, you may be surprised. The market's selling very quickly. Prices have not been adjusted, it doesn't appear to me. Although I think the messaging out into the field says some agents are nervous about the pricing. I am not nervous about the pricing as long as the demand remains strong for the amount of inventory that we're holding. So if we, however, got flooded in 15 or 20 days of people saying, oh my God, I got to sell before the bottom falls out, and they've lifted the COVID and I'm ready to go, and all of a sudden we got more inventory than buyers, then yeah, you're going to have to be more competitive. So listing today, consulting with your sellers, I'm thinking might not be a bad idea, and that's kind of what we're talking about with our clients. So continue to work on that. Get your buyers in order, get your listings in sooner than later. Now, I've got one thing to mention very quickly for you here. Time's running. But I want you to continue to use in your contracts the 22 FM addendum, which is the force majeure and closing addendum to the purchase and sale agreement. The reason that form is good is because if an event happens beyond our control, then, and a natural event such as the COVID stay-at-home order, then all the timelines, including inspections and so forth, can be delayed accordingly. So it's real important to get that buffer built into your timelines. There's still a lot of things that can happen out there, and so I want to encourage you to use the 22 FM. The important part of that is it slides timelines, okay? Now there's a second form out here that you may or may not be aware of. It's under the company forms, other forms, and under that there's Century 21 forms. One of them is a C21A form. And I like this form very much. If you're not going to use the 22 FM, whatever reason, try to use the C21A form, because it does talk about not giving legal advice. If we do make recommendations and referrals, we're not setting, people can elect to do their own shopping for services. Home warranty, is it included, isn't included, who's paying for it, very well spelt out in that. And then number 4 on this addendum, called C21A, is the extension of closing date. If for any reason beyond the control of the buyer and seller, the closing date can be extended automatically up to 15 days. The advantage of this, of course, is that if escrow or things humanly take place, not force de majeure, we can slide that closing date slightly. And we don't know how lenders and pipeline for lenders and certain kind of loans and so forth might be treated now or in the near future. So either the 22FM or the C21A forms gives you an extension potential. And I highly recommend you go look those up in the Northwest MLS forms. Okay, have a great weekend. Be active, be proactive. We're doing great. We've got over 50 closings in the pipeline right now. We'd like to see that grow. And so help us out and go do some business this weekend. Love to see everybody soon. Bye-bye.